Project 4 from the Competent Communication Manual, and he will be evaluated by a very senior Toastmaster Zulfikar. Sir, can you please read out the guidelines?
This project speech is about how to say it. This is from Competent Communication Manual. The objectives of the speech are: select the right words and sentence structure to communicate your ideas clearly, accurately and vividly. Use rhetorical devices to enhance and emphasize ideas. Eliminate jargon and unnecessary words. Use correct grammar. Time 5 to 7 minutes.
Now, this speaker is a native of Mysore. He has earned his Bachelor of Engineering degree from Bangalore University. He began his career as a software engineer at Suskins Communication Technologies Limited before joining IBM a couple of years back. And he has also worked in Wipro Technologies Bangalore. He likes to learn new things, and Toastmasters, that is, improving on communication skills, has been his new venture in that connection. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and welcome Toastmaster Krishna.
Marriages are made in heaven, but celebrated on earth. Good evening, Toastmasters and guests.
Good evening.
I am sure all of you would have been part of some marriage or the other, either as a guest or as a bride or a groom. I was also part of one such marriage quite recently. My friend Mahesh's marriage in Shimoga. The entire marriage hall was bright and colorful. Each and every person in the hall was celebrating the marriage. Every person was tied to somebody or the other, giggling and laughing. Girls were moving here and there, showing off their party wear and the ornaments. All the families were working together as a team. As I entered Mahesh's room, from the looks of it itself, I could find out that he had not slept the previous night for the obvious reasons. Also, I knew that he was going through a roller coaster ride of emotions. At times he was jumping with joy that he is getting married to a person with whom he was in love for the last 4 years. Some other time he was sad, he was crying within himself because major part of his next life will be taken away by a new member in the family, and he would not be able to spend so much time with his parents, friends, siblings as he used to do earlier. He was also very smiling, which indicated that he was looking forward to a bright, excellent future. At times, he was also questioning everything. As per rituals, he had a head bath in the morning and was wearing the turmeric pasted dhoti. Also, there was a drishti bindi on his cheek. The smile on his face was contagious, and he came to the mandap. The busiest man on that day, the photographer, brushed aside everybody and took few candid shots of the groom in various postures. It took a while for the bride to come to the mandap, so I was looking around in the hall. I saw that pretty girls and smart boys were discussing about Mahesh and Shravya. Shravya is the bride. The pretty girls were appreciating Shravya for her kind-heartedness, for having accepted Mahesh's proposal, while smart boys were appreciating Mahesh for his persistence, perseverance and patience in making sure that both the families accept their love marriage. There comes the bride Shravya. She is dressed up in a red sari, the same sari which Mahesh had presented to her for the marriage. The mehendi on her hands was as prominent as the love that Mahesh and Shravya shared. Shravya looked sheepishly at Mahesh to get this acceptance for her outlook. Though her dressing and makeup was a bit on a higher side, Mahesh was kind enough to say all is well in a blink of eye. There was a glint in Shravya's eyes. Wow! Mahesh has already learned the successful formula for a good husband. Accept, accommodate and appreciate. Fantastic! Now, the moment that everybody was waiting for. Mahesh and Shravya waited for this for the last 4 years. Shravya's parents toiled their life to bring her up to this position. As Mahesh tied 3 knots to Shravya, they were in a bliss of togetherness. Tears rolled down from Shravya's parents' eyes. All the effort, all the hardship that they had undergone in bringing her up came in front of their eyes in a flash. The contentment, the satisfaction of having done their responsibility to the best of their capacity was evident from the smile on their face. They started a beeline to congratulate the newlywed. The elders in the hall congratulated the new couple and wished them togetherness, happiness and love all along their life. While the young couple who were married for 4 to 5 years congratulated them with a taunting smile, as they thought everything was ephemeral. And all other friends and guests wished them a merry wedding and a merrier life after that. Shravya and Mahesh posed for the photographs with tranquility and smile. How can we forget food in such events? The Shimoga delicacies attracted everybody, especially those who came from Bangalore. All of us ate it to our heart content. The send-off to Shravya was very touching. Mahesh was quite considerate in that, but little did he realize that in the marriage it is the woman who cries, but after the marriage it is the husband. I bid adieu to Shravya and Mahesh and started back to Bangalore. The erratic driving and bumpy roads disturbed my sleep, but they were also kind enough to bring back the memories of my own marriage. Friends, marriage is not a noun, it's a verb. It's not something that you get, it is something that you give. It's the way you love your partner. Any marriage will be constructive only when both the couples, both husband and wife, believe that they got more than what they deserve. Back to Krishna.
Thank you, Toastmaster Krishna. I forgot to mention Toastmaster Krishna is from Blue Expressions Toastmasters Club, IBM, and he's a surgeon at the arms of that club. Meanwhile, let's have the table topic session.